Hello everyone and welcome back guys to a brand new video where today we're here back with more iRacing. This time round, excuse me, we are in the Ferrari GT3 Sprint. As you can probably tell by my voice, well, I'm still not feeling 100% at the moment. But I thought, it was only time to jump back on to some more iRacing, as I wait for all the Daytona 500 videos to finally get sorted. I thought, Ferrari Sprint today, we jump back in 15 minutes here at Lime Rock, and unfortunately, we've got put up against 2022 DTM driver Mirko Bortolloti. So we'll wait and see as to how this one goes. We start fifth, he starts on the pole, but at least it gives us a good reason to try and clickbait this video. Of course, if you're going to enjoy, make sure you leave a like and get yourself subscribed. We start P5 as the number 5 car, just looking to try and gain a little bit of iRacing and hopefully some SR as well, as we're pretty much now at 2.2k on iRacing. We've accidentally done quite well with it in recent weeks, but about to go green then here at Lime Rock, 15 minutes ahead of us, about 18-19 laps. Fingers crossed we can just have a good run here and try to keep it clean, sort of getting very slow on the start. Mirko controlling the pace. Here from Theory, very much up. There we go. Oh, didn't notice that too well. Top 4 broke away. Both myself and Kieran caught napping there slightly as we head down in towards someone.
15 minutes remaining.
Are we going to see anyone try and do anything stupid? Here I'm going to try and look around the outside of myself, but we'll just park it on the apex and just slowly run him out of road there. It's not the most dramatic start in the world, but then again, you'd never really expect that here at Lime Rock. Seems like everyone in the top 5 is in the same order they started in. Of course, just the key in this Ferrari. Just try and get heat into the tyres, everything like that early on. They are very cold, of course, mid-engine, and get a little bit lively, especially over the crest here. Nice and straight on the exit, give yourself plenty of room, because the front end will lift up. Of course, very little weight over the front end of this thing. The downforce can only do so much as we round the final corners, though.
Your start's okay, you can build something from this.
Pretty happy with the start, a little bit wide out of the final corner, but it seems like Tom just struggling a little bit to match the guys up in front there. Quite surprised with Jonathan's pace at the end of qualifying, simply he's only got slightly more iRacing than myself. I was kind of expecting, just Mirko and perhaps Jose just to sort of run away early on. So look at that. Yeah, Tom really struggling. Just trying to get the car into a good rhythm. Build up those tyre temps, please. Yeah, just sliding the back end around slightly, not taking any risks in terms of leaving the car in a high gear through some of the quicker corners, just because I haven't got the faith that it to stick. And that's exactly why there is. Again, you can see Tom running a little bit wide through the penultimate corner. Tip the nose in. Don't want to do that all too often in this race.
47.85.
We're already top 2 though, straight down into the 47s. Yeah, we were on our high 48s. That's to show just how quick those top guys, not only just how quick they are, but how quickly they can sort of get up to pace as well. It's just going to keep trying to apply the pressure to Tom at the moment. Ease it on the throttle. Just slowly lean on it. Build up more confidence in the car. I think soon we're going to have to start trying to just carry a bit more momentum through the corners. Attack the curbs through the middle sector. Back down the hill towards the final turn once more. Yeah. Just running a little bit wide there at the final turn, but slowly building at the pace of the car nonetheless.
Bortolloti, 47.58.
Things we expect to hear in this race. Bortolloti setting the pace, it would appear, early on. Just try to tip it in through the first couple of turns once more. Struggling actually to try and get this car sort of working. It's been a few days since I last jumped on iRacing. Of course, that was doing the Daytona 500, which I'm sure as all of you are aware, a very different type of experience. So Ferrari GT3 at Lime Rock Park.
The gap to Kernops ahead is now 0.7.
Just trying to utilise all the track width as best as possible. Very difficult to do so here at Lime Rock, as we are running a bit more pace.
Bortolloti, 47.55.
Still less than a second.
P5.
As now we've got to try and start getting a little bit more aggressive, start leaning on the car a little bit more. Roll on the power allow the back end just to slide that little bit, sort of get the abrasion through the tyres. We tip it through turn 2 and turn 3. You can see they're making good gains. Thomas just in front. And I think, yeah, leaving it forward through here is going to be the key. Straight out though before you reach the ramp. And just about having that confidence of knowing the car will grip up is so key to build up early on in the race here. And you can see now we've done it. You want to find a bit more pace there, and it looks like this lap is going to be a 47, so we have got that sort of pace in the car. And now fingers crossed, we've just got to see if we can try and force an error. All over his gearbox and the rear wing. The Red Bull livery Ferrari. Actually got a lot of Formula 1 themes here. We've got a McLaren in P2, a Ferrari P3, a Red Bull livery car in P4, and then of course my Williams livery in P5. But yeah, I think fingers crossed we just really lean on Tom now. Get back over the crest again now. I'm surprised with just how much the front end does lift up in this Ferrari.
See if we can unsettle him.
Crew chief absolutely bang on though. We've got to try and stay close, see if we can unsettle him. So you head through the final couple of corners. Now, of course, the big chance to get around here is down in towards turn 1. A lot of guys clearly having issues.
You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to
Just
go.
have so much more confidence through turn 1. He wants to park it and leave it next to the curbs through turn 2. It's costing us both at the moment. Not really too trying to be able to find anywhere to hook it up around the outside through there. But yeah, we've got to try and make something happen in this race. Nice and early on. Of course, I say nice and early on. It's not actually that long of a race. We're already, what, 6 minutes in? Almost the halfway stage already. Again, just maximise track width. It is like taking, well, a Ferrari GT3 car and a go-kart track. Here at LRP. Are we going to be able to get a run back down towards turn 1 though? This time around we're gaining. We'll have a look.
Looks like Lewis.
Car
Left.
on the apex there, but somehow we do make the move right to the inside, just show him the nose. And he did back out of it. Clearly didn't want to fight there. It's all running a little bit wide on the exit. And now, I'm in a P4 then of this race, but I mean our pace was pretty similar around here. Happy we could pull up from the place. A little bit more iRacing potentially. Surprised Tom lacking a bit of confidence it would appear around this track. Pretty much similar iRacing between the pair of us, so yeah, that one's taken me by surprise a little bit. So now we've got to try and build up a bit of a gap. The Ferrari can be a temperamental car though, you might feel confident with it, and suddenly it just starts misbehaving.
P4, the gap to Kernops behind us now, 0.8.
Here we go. 8/10 of a second is now going to try and hopefully hit some better lines. Those dirty air to slow us down, but of course no slipstream to carry us down the straights either. Most of the grip from these things comes mechanically anyway, so maybe we'll just try and start closing down this gap as Mirko, as predicted, has kind of just checked out at the front of the field. They're only 14 iRating if you, well, when he wins this rather than if. But what you expect, he's got more than twice of anyone else here. Ooh, don't want to attack the end of that curve. Yeah, 58 though, moving to finish here isn't too shabby. Take us nicely into 2.2k. As long as we don't do anything stupid like that through turn 1.
Fuel looks good.
Almost just let the front end wash out on me. So we've just got to try and keep it smooth now, I think. It's going to be the key in the second half of this race. I mean, Tom, both Toms still just behind us. Any mistake, and I'm sure they'll both count. Line up is certainly a patience track as well at the end of the day. I don't know why I keep walloping the end of that curve, because that's going to cost me sooner rather than later. Line front's running low 48s. Let's see if we can try and break that gap down a bit. A bit too wide for turn 1. I feel like we might have just stressed out the fronts a bit too much early on, but they seem to be getting closer and closer, so maybe a battle could be on the cards. Someone coughing up a little bit of dust there. Okay, maybe the other two in front of me can start slowing each other down. We could try and get ourselves in this battle later on in the day. So I need to be leaving it from 4th through there. It's going to carry us all the way up the hill. Right, come on, focus, man. Let's put our head down. Able to do a 48.6. He did a 48.4, I believe. Eyes are definitely not quite what they were to begin with. We need to take the sheen off them in the sprints. So much more settled than the bump in Union 4. That's not what we want on that curve. Time around they've got set 48.4s and we set a 48.5, so
that was a 48.6
faster.
Sector 2 is 0.128 off the pace. 5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
There's 5 minutes left to go though in this race. We can start battling if we want much out of it.
2 turn ups behind is now 2.2 seconds.
Come on. That curve, you know, you're going to scrub wide. That car's been let through as well. It's got bigger in my key to find a few more tenths, but I don't think it's going to happen. Oh, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that in your Ferrari. Don't dip one wheel on the grass. That could have been a one-way ticket to the barrier then, but we got away with it. No idea what the radar's doing as well today. It's have a life of its own. But yeah, I think we're just going to try and consolidate P4 though. I've made one move, which is often falling from right over back here. Someone else with issues. Let the traction cut the power out too much. This thing can get very loose and lively over the jump when it wants to. We're doing alright still. So the gap is just slowly going up though. Like I said, Jonathan's just been rapping and I never think. You know, there's no way sensibly to be able to keep up with a guy with 1,000 more hours than myself.
Off the pace in sector 1.
We need 2 tenths off a real racing driver though. 3 in one sector. We're very short lap. I'll take it. You know, it's quite funny on the occasion when you do get to race real drivers. That's the worst 1x thing I've ever picked up. Well done, Matt. Thought we were going to run a 0x race there. Doing pretty well on the old SR at the moment. I actually need to do more B license races to get the MPR up because I got 1.4 SR, yeah, 1.4 just from that list, which is quite funny.
Just 2 minutes
This
left.
guy's going to let me out of the way. 2 minutes, 3 more laps, thank you very much.
Clear right.
Ooh. You kind of let me go. Oh, where am I off? There's an apex in there apparently. Couldn't know based on that line, but that's the rumour I've heard anyway. Unless Jose can just try and do something. He's dying stages. And yeah, we can't complain with the lack of pace and consistency we've had to walk away with, well, hopefully to walk away with 50 on iRacing. It's not too shabby at the end of the day. High SOF and Lime Rock weirdly seems to be attracted to me. Well, they are battling a bit down in C1. I'm apparently missing my braking point in C1. We've not shown this guy behind us how to drive this track. Mirko's best lap of 47.5 is kind of insane, really, considering he never had any slipstream either. And I was happy to get the lap down into the 47s. But no way was I going to go find another half a second there. Puts into perspective when you do go up against these proper drivers, just how fast they are. As white flags now out. Might be a battle with the Toms behind us. Jose and Jonathan in front. Still very close.
0.5 off the pace.
Seems to be just myself and Mirko that are embroiled in a last lap battle here. But fingers crossed we can just bring it now around to the flag. Are we going to see any movement from the guys around it? Ugh. Where am I off? Don't do that, please. Where am I off? Losing me brain towards the end of this one. But Mirko's going around the final corners to take the dub by the looks of it. I mean, no one was surprised by that one. Looks like Jonathan is going to hang on to P2. Jose P3.
Looks like it's Bortolloti.
And we are going to come through from 5th on the grid to 4th at the end of that one, so rather happy, to be honest, with that result. Annoyed with the 1x, definitely shouldn't have picked that up.
Okay.
Tom did hold off Thomas as well. But yeah, there we go. That was a decent little race in the Ferrari Sprint. So I think we can accept that one went about as well as we should expect it to. But yeah, let's go quickly have a look then at all the final results and standings. Well, there we go then, having a look at the final race results. Not the most exciting one in the world. 0 lead changes. Sorry, an SOF though of 2.1k. So actually, yeah, really happy with how well we did in that one. Of course, yeah, that SR getting carried. Oh, sorry, strength of field getting carried, of course, by Mirko there. P1 to P1 for him. Looks like Jonathan went, yeah, from P2 to P2 and then Jose P3 to P3. We were the first car to make an overtake, though. And I mean, look at that, Louis. 15th to 7th is very good going at the end of the race. That 1 instant point for myself, Jonathan and Jose there, but you can see a lot of guys made it through pretty well. Not too sure what Sebastian was doing to end up with 9 instant points there, but 58 iRating takes us up to 2.25k. 0.03 gained on the SR as well. You know, like I said, if we got our MPR up, we should get promoted into a license ready for next season. So maybe, just maybe, we'll jump into some races in the Mercedes AMG F1 car as well. But no other major surprise from that, but then only the 2 DNFs at the end. Thank you all so much for watching this video, though. If you have enjoyed, do make sure to leave a like and get yourself subscribed. We're almost at 1k subs at the time of recording this. And yeah, we'll be back very, very soon with more iRacing.